The reason why I say it's easier to make more money from 100 is when the new start, it opens, you're going to make 500,000 easy like this, right? If it goes well. Then when it reaches the next pending order group with a bigger lot size that is valued at 500,000, now it's more like you're trading with 500,000.
Yeah.
But it's not a problem. I think before you enter into a trade, have a goal.
Okay.
So you're putting in 1,000 rand, you're looking at how much? 3,000. When you get to that 3,000, there's always going to be that little devil that whispers, you can actually make it 6.
Yeah.
That's where the problem begins. So go with the goal, no matter what, stick to the goal that you've promised yourself. Because we trade for different reasons. You can put in 20 rand and make 300 every week. That will be a great goal. But once you want to put 300 and make 13,000, that's why psychologically it fucks you up.
No, man, I thank you, man, for making time to come and have a chat with me. We've spent over 1 hour, 40 minutes, which is incredible.
Shit. No, I talk too much. I know that problem.
Yeah. But I love having these conversations so that even in the future you can go back and like, oh, this is the person that I was. I was very proud of myself. So thank you, man.
Thank you so much for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you a lot.
Yeah, no, definitely we're gonna have a part 2. I think what I would also want to share with people is the process of the trading industry. But before then, I just want them to know and understand who I am. Then we'll move to part 2 where they can understand the depth of trading. I'm not going to explain to them so that I can convince them to join. No. But just so that they can be aware, because people are not knowledgeable enough about this thing. Understand?
Yeah.
Everyone who has a bank account in South Africa is trading Forex. Whether you like it or not, your money is being used to trade Forex. Anyone who is from the insider trading department in the banks would know.
And they wouldn't tell you that.
No, they signed an NDA. Even on social media, you would never find, because you can't disclose. Like example, a bank can lose 3 billion in an hour. Imagine if the employee announced, then everyone will panic and say, yo, our money. You can't disclose. You can't say anything. So they know. Because one of my lawyers, his wife is actually trading for one of the banks. So they wouldn't know which lawyer, so they will never find out. But she's trading for the banks, and the systems that I've seen there, they're totally different from the Forex that I know. You can see there, it's manipulation. They are the ones who control the value of rent. I think you've seen stories about some of the banks being fined by the court for manipulating the rent. Those guys, they control the market. They decide what happens to us, the lower level traders.
No, man, thank you. I think it's very important for you to come back, as you're saying, so that you can sort of educate people.
Yeah, more than anything, yes.
And I like the fact that you're not convincing them to join, but you're just showing them how you got to be at that level. At that level,
yes. You know, and then they will make their own choices. But one thing I know for sure, I was showing my daughter through content. She always says to me, Papa, I want to learn how to trade. And I'm like, this is not for you, because I can see the kind of character she is. She wants quick money. She wants lifestyle. You understand? You don't trade to buy Gucci or buy your dream car. You trade because trading serves as capital injection for the business that you want to do. Your money is not in trading. My money is not in trading. The money that I make now, I make it through owning businesses. And it's stable. That's why I'm able to cover all my salaries. It's very much stable, because trading, last week I lost 400,000. This coming week, I don't know how much I'm going. You understand what I mean? It's unpredictable. I have 9 years doing this, but I still lose money today. So it's not for everyone, because it's easy to lose everything, your lifetime savings. Nabil, I'm greedy, my man. But remember, if I didn't lose that 400,000, I would have made 2.5 in like 15 minutes. Or I'll Nenga's Rolls Royce next week. Rolls Royce. But it's not yet time.
But somebody's watching you. They're like, why are you so calm? Like 400,000, that's a lot of money.
I think maybe because I've lost a lot of money before.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, also the 400,000, it's not my deposit. So my skill is I can put in 20,000, make it 400,000, then lose it as 400.
Okay.
So originally I lost 20. Maybe that's why. I'll never take 400,000 straight and deposit. If I deposit 400 or 500,000, it's because of a previous withdrawal that I've made before. Do you understand what I mean? So when I trade, I don't trade with my money. I trade with the market's profits. Maybe that's the difference between me and others. Others take loans to trade. I don't take loans to trade. Any amount that I lose has originally came from the market in the first place. So that's why I don't mind losing.
And it gave you that skill of learning how to take risk.
Yes, and also understanding that if it goes well, I think the most important thing that people are lacking is understanding the depth of risk.
Okay.
So I understood that if it doesn't go well, I will lose 400. But if it goes well, I'll make 2.5. So for me, it's worth it. Because out of the 400, you're looking at less than 50,000 from my actual money. The rest was profits that I've made from the market. So
yeah,
when it's not a problem. I think before you enter into a trade, have a goal.
Okay.
So you're putting in 1,000 rand, you're looking at how much? 3,000. When you get to that 3,000, there's always going to be that little devil that whispers, you can actually make it 6.
Yeah.
That's where the problem begins. So go with the goal no matter what. Stick to the goal that you've promised yourself. Because we trade for different reasons. You can put in 20 rand and make 300 every week. That will be a great goal. But once you want to put 300 and make 13,000, that's where psychologically it fucks you up.
Quick one. How many times have you blown accounts?
So when I went to the SASMA Awards, I had a short interview. One of the guys asked me, out of 10 trades, how many do I win, how many do I lose? And out of 10 trades, I lose 9 and I win 1. I'm going to give you an example. Each trade I go in with 100,000. It's 1 million budget. 100,000, I lose it up till 9. Right? That one trade that I'm going to win, I'm going to make 5 million. I don't know if you get the difference.
Yeah, I get it.
So when you look at the overall results, you minus what I've lost, I'm a winner. Yet still, I don't have many winning trades. So my specialty is taking small money into huge money. So that's why I wouldn't mind losing 9 times, because that one time when I win during news on gold, it's going to be more than enough. Because how it works is 100,000, I trade at a value of 100,000, and then I open pending orders at a value of 500,000. So what I mean by that is, the reason why I say it's easier to make more money from 100 is, when the news start, it opens, you're going to make 500,000 easy like this, right? If it goes well. Then when it reaches the next pending order group with a bigger lot size that is valued at 500,000, now it's more like you're trading with 500,000. Even though you don't really have it, it's floating profit. So that's why when it opens the second trade, then boom, 2 million. You understand? Yes, but if it slightly rejects just even one bit, account is blown. So I understand the risk. Hence, I don't teach people what I actually do, because not everyone understands the risk. I understand the risk. I know what it has done for me. So I don't need the next person to remind me or convince me that I need to trade. I know what trading has done for me.
Yeah, no, you know your stuff.
Yeah,
whatever stuff. Now I think when we do part 2,
we'll go into the depth and also how to set up your own broker. How to own a broker. People think it's difficult, but it's not. It's not. Yeah, you just need to be focused.
DJ Coach, thank you so much, man, for coming.
Thank you for having me, and thanks to everyone who's been watching.